Today I really wanted to talk about an important topic in our What's Up Wednesday series that's, you know, I feel like it's a repetitive topic every year, but still, according to the American Veterinary Medical Association, hundreds of dogs die a year in cars. Hundreds. I want to help stop that. And that starts with education. And so, first, I want to start off by reviewing some common misconceptions that people believe, and this is not placing blame. This is just what we've sort of been marketed to believe, or has become commonplace, that makes it okay to leave dogs in cars. So again, What's Up Wednesday? Welcome to the live series this week, and we're discussing the dangers of leaving dogs, children, and cats in cars, but primarily given the fact that dogs have a higher percentage of being left in cars and that we tend to travel more with them, that's going to be the focus. So first off, I want to talk about a minute, the common misconception that I'll only be gone a minute. That rarely happens. You pop into the store or you even go to Starbucks and the coffee takes longer, they've messed up your order, and suddenly a minute is 5 and then a minute is 10. And a 10-minute endeavor where you've left your dog parked, your car parked, in the 70-degree day, it's sunny, it's breezy, but in 10 minutes that can go up to 20 degrees. And that's 90 degrees in there. That's very, very hot. The airflow, even if you've left the windows cracked, it's just not sufficient. So a minute is rarely a minute. You plan to run into your neighbor at the store and you get to talking, and a minute becomes 10, 10 becomes 20. So please don't think that it's safe to just leave them in the car for a minute. The windows are open. It's okay, I left them and they've got plenty of airflow. Well, there's two problems with that. Either you've left the windows open too wide and your dog is understrained and now they can get out, or you've left them open enough that they can get their nose out, but the airflow is not adequate. Their body is still in the vehicle in the rising temperatures. It could be in the sun. The dog starts to panic and they get very hot and they pace back and forth. It gets worse. So please always remember that cracking the windows is not efficient, especially if it's above 65 degrees. It just isn't. And then also, you left the car running. Now, running a pet sitting and dog walking company, this is very commonplace. We do leave our vehicles locked and running with the air conditioning, but that is when we are very quickly going in and out of people's homes. I know, I sound hypocritical. I just said, don't leave your dog in the car for a minute. Well, we have had issues with this. We do leave the car running. We get the other dogs, and then my husband's actually run out of gas in a driveway. I was minutes away and we were able to, get his car and get the gas and transfer the dogs. But, cars can run out of gas. He was parked on a steep angle. Your car could just break down at any point. So it's not a safe, certainly not long-term, method of protecting your animal from the heat. So leaving it running with the AC is just not something that's ideal. And it's certainly not long-term safe. Now, the fourth common misconception is, but I left them plenty of water. It even has ice cubes in it. That's fine, but when your dog is panicking because the temperature is rising minute after minute, they don't stop and say, oh, let me chill out and take a drink of water. No, they panic and they pace back and forth. Their heart rate goes up. Their body temperature increases along with the temperature in the car. So again, leaving them adequate water while it's kind, it's not going to be beneficial if your dog particularly starts to panic and overheats. And then I hear this all the time. Oh, it's not that hot. Well, it's not that hot outside, but on a winter's day, I will open the blinds in my house to let the sun pour in, and I can, greatly increase the temperature in my house. So keep these things in mind when you're traveling with your dog. I'm going to write a blog post about this, and I'm going to share a video that a veterinarian made for all of us, just to show him sitting in his car on a certain degree day, and he shows you his tolerance and kind of videos his reactions. Now, he's a human and he's fully in control of the situation. Our dogs are not. So I find that very important. I'm also going to share other tips and tricks. I travel to dog shows frequently, and we're outside, and our cars are parked in the sun. So there's products. I'm not endorsed by any of these. There's this is called a space blanket. It allows air to pass through, but the sun is reflected off. We clip these to our vehicles. There's also various fans that you can get. Again, this is us leaving our dogs crated with the car completely open. I have a minivan, so I have the hatch open. I have the side doors open, and I have shade provided because even with my vehicle fully opened, the sun coming in can get very hot. I also have another one. I had posted about safely traveling with your dogs and posted a picture with this. It's a Ryobi fan, a rechargeable battery. You can get it at Lowe's and Home Depot, any of your larger, you can get them online, of course. Again, I'm not paid for this. I just want dogs to be safe when we travel, particularly this summer. We're all going to be hitting the road. We're all going to want to stop just for a minute up here in New England and grab that lobster roll, but that minute is too long. So I'm going to come out with a graphic as well called Don't Fry Fido, but I really just want all of the listeners to just take this to heart, and even if you know, please tell your neighbor down the street that just got a new puppy. Please tell your family members or anybody that might be watching your animal if you travel. So it's just important information that I hope we can all share. And I also want to end with, because we're all on Pro Pet Hero and we're generally all pet lovers because we're here to be our pets' heroes, I did want to say, I want you to be heroes, but I don't want you to get arrested. And what I mean by that is it is not legal. Please check with your state to break. It's a Facebook post that goes around every year. It is not legal to break a window of a dog, even if you think they are in distress, of someone else's car. That is a criminal activity. It is considered breaking and entering into someone else's vehicle. The state of Florida and the state of California have laws revolving around this, but they both require that you contact police or emergency officials first. If you do see a dog distressed on a hot day in a car and you're at a grocery store, or I've seen this and it drives me nuts, an IKEA, why would you bring your dog to IKEA? Please go into the store, ask them if they can make an announcement that the dog is overheating. You can absolutely call the non-emergency police number and ask their advice. Please call we have in Massachusetts, it's called the MSPCA, the Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And they will guide you, they will help you, and if they can, they'll come out. And they have, at least in our state, they do have police rights. So please be a hero and do everything in your power, your legal power, to save that animal, but do not put yourself in a legal harm's way. Please try and find the owner and calmly ask them that, tell them that you're concerned and let them know. So I just wanted to end on that, but thank you for listening, and please, please, please help me share this information. It was 94 degrees yesterday. It's very hot. It's getting hotter. The summer is going to be here. Hopefully we'll have a long summer because we had, a long winter. So, be safe, be your pet's hero, be other pets' heroes, but do it safely. Your safety and their safety is paramount. So I just wanted to thank you, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.